Hi, this is Rod Kelly once again, and today we're going to talk about something a little bit different. We're going to talk about students and how well they perform in school. And one of the things that really has come to my attention is how well kids do in school has a whole lot less to do with their levels of intelligence than their abilities to study. But yet, nobody really seems to address the studying issue, teach kids how to study. Well, one of the things that I've also noticed is that an awful lot of students believe that they can study better with music on. Well, the truth of the matter is, your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. And either it's going to focus on the music or it's going to focus on the studying. And the 80-20 rule seems to come back into play on this. And 80% of the time, they're focusing their attention on the music and only 20% of the time on their studying. Well, with that said, how do we address the issue in increasing their ability to focus on their studies? Well, the way that I've been working with clients and young students, and even older students, college students, and beyond that, is that through a process of hypnosis, I teach students how to block out the internal chatter so that they have riveted attention on the materials that they're studying. And what this does is this allows them to learn how to become focused on whatever they're really trying to study or gain knowledge of. The same process can be utilized for people that are seriously involved in sports. I've worked with professional golfers. I've worked with professional pool players, people that's livelihood is totally dependent on the ability to focus, to get into their zone. Well, I recently did a case study at a nearby college. It was actually Goodwin College, and I had 10 students that I worked with. And I asked the administrator, actually the president of the school, to allow me to have two sessions, two classes a week apart, where I could work with kids through hypnosis to teach them how to increase their abilities to gain focused attention on the studies. And the results were really quite dramatic, and especially in areas that I hadn't suspected. You see, out of the 10 kids, their scholastic levels range from a 2.2 up to a 3.5. Kind of taking a general consensus of the basic student population. And at the end of the second class, I had the kids do an evaluation of what they perceived the benefits of this class were. And what really amazed me was uniformly the kids' levels of self-esteem rose considerably. And the only thing I could really attribute it to is when kids aren't doing well in school, they get to this mindset where they really believe that maybe I'm just dumb. And with that mindset, their self-esteem kind of plummets a lot. Well, after they realized that it had nothing to do with them being dumb or being smart, it had everything to do with they just didn't know how to study. They started feeling better about themselves. And because they felt better about themselves, the relationship with the student or their classmates, the teachers, even their parents seemed to have improved. Now, I work with two different classes. It can be done in a group settings or it can be done individually. But when I'm working with it, what I do in the first session is I just teach the students or young people how to block out the internal chatter and the external chatter so they can have the ability to have riveted attention on what they're studying. And one of the things that we also discovered that kids, when they started really understanding that they could comprehend what they're studying a whole lot easier, they found that studying wasn't the drag that they thought it was. Some of the students even started considering studying being a fun thing, an entertaining thing that they enjoy doing. And that's the secret to success. But in the second session, what I have done is I teach students how to get their subconscious mind, the part of their mind where all their memories are stored. I get that segment of their mind to pick out keywords and phrases so that they can retain that information a whole lot easier. And because of that, their grades go up and their whole persona improves. This isn't rocket science. This is just basically understanding what prevents kids from doing well in school and taking away those limiting factors. Taking away limiting factors is what I really specialize in, and it doesn't make any difference if it's in student studying, if it's in belief systems about themselves, even if it's about self-healing. It all comes down to the same thing. When you take out the factors that prohibit the advancement of whatever the person's trying to achieve, progress is gained, and it's gained rapidly and effectively. For more information, go to my website. It's www.rodkelly.net. Or you can text me or call me at 860-216-8671. And I thank you for watching this, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a wonderful day now.